Michelle Obama is still speaking out on the issues that she championed as First Lady. She is now the star and the executive producer of the Netflix show Waffles and Mochi. This children's program is terrific. It focuses on teaching kids the value of healthy eating by sharing stories and traditions from around the world. But Monday, only on CBS This Morning, she's going to reveal Waffles and Mochi's next adventure. These two are very, very busy. We sat down with her in Washington, where she told us why she's very excited about her upcoming initiative with Partnership for a Healthier America. We also spoke with Mrs. Obama about some of the other challenges facing America. We asked about her reaction to the jury's decision to find Derek Chauvin guilty for the death of George Floyd. After the verdict, she and former President Obama released a statement saying the jury in Minneapolis did the right thing. She told us what compelled them to speak out after that critical decision.
The goal is to let leaders lead, but in certain times people, look to us often, well, what do you think? How do you feel? And we know that while we're all breathing a sigh of relief over the verdict, there's still work to be done. And so we can't sort of say, great, that happened, let's move on. I know that people in the Black community don't feel that way because many of us still live in fear as we go to the grocery store or worry about walking our dogs or allowing our children to get a license. I mean, just imagine.
Aren't your girls driving?
They're driving.
Yeah.
But every time they get in a car by themselves, I worry about what assumption is being made by somebody who doesn't know everything about them. The fact that they are good students and polite girls, but maybe they're playing their music a little loud. Maybe somebody sees the back of their head and makes an assumption. I, like so many parents of Black kids, have to, that the innocent act of getting a license puts fear in our hearts. So I think we have to talk about it more, and we have to ask our fellow citizens to listen a bit more and to believe us and to know we don't want to be out there marching. I mean, all those Black Lives Matters kids, they'd rather not have to worry about this. They're taken to the streets because they have to. They're trying to have people understand that we're real folks. And the fear that many have of so many of us is irrational, and it's based on a history that is just, it's sad and it's dark, and it's time for us to move beyond that.
Yeah, on Monday, you can see more of our exclusive conversation with the former First Lady about her ongoing mission to ensure that all families have access to healthy foods. It is a focus of her upcoming project with Waffles and Mochi. It's called Path to Love. Like that title. We also spoke with Mrs. Obama about the impact this pandemic is having on our collective mental health. She's talked candidly about her concerns and concerns that she has for her own family during these racially and politically divided times. You know, it's very rare for the two of them to issue a statement about anything. They try very much not to get involved in a political way to speak, certainly against any party. They're very, very careful about that. But I think they both felt, considering the times that we're living in, that they had to say something.
Well, I thought what she said was very interesting when she said, a lot of kids they don't want to be out there marching. They got other things they'd like to do.
Yeah. She's right about that.
It's like they're marching because they're fearful.
Yeah, and you got to question your assumptions. I mean, if you're working in law enforcement, if you're that person behind somebody in a vehicle, you've got to ask yourself, is my first idea here my best idea about what's going on?
Yeah.
And the assumptions that are made when she says when they don't know people. You know, I was talking about my son walking his dog, and sometimes he thinks, I better put on my Duke T-shirt. I mean, just the fact that you even think that way, that you feel in danger at any time. Yeah. It's very jarring. Yeah.